And I'm worried about something worse than a recession.
The probability of a recession, I think it's over 90%.
Such times are very much like the 1930s. I've studied history, and this repeats over and over again. We have a breaking down of the monetary order.
China is fully prepared to fight to the very end.
You can't.
We don't care.
Fire, we got Ray Dalio warning of something far worse than a recession. Well, hey, me too. And I also wanted to make this really simple, like teaching it to a kindergarten. What's wrong? Well, we have money problems. We have too much debt. History repeats, and we need to team up. But that team up part isn't happening, so we're all gonna die. This is all very predictable. We go through cycles. The fourth turning. Read the book. It's rather eye-opening. You got awakening, you got unraveling. It's like every 20 years. The next 20 is the crisis. That's 2008 to 2028. But I come bearing good news. We just got 3 years left. The bad news is we're all gonna die, but we have excessive amounts of debt. This needs to be dealt with. We have a breaking down of the monetary order, which you are seeing. We are also seeing a complete breakdown of the system. And when you could have a hedge fund, you want to know why rates went through the roof? A hedge fund. Oops, we didn't see that coming. So we were doing this arbitrage in the money system, and we blew up the 10-year. And we also created a liquidity crisis. And this man right here, is a hedge fund. And this guy right here is also a billionaire. And this guy here is also warning you, I'm worried about something worse than a recession. We also have breaking news as this world is blowing up. China has a weapon that could hurt America. Thanks, economists. They're like, oh, hey, by the way, China, you may want to play this hand. Rare earth exports, I'm just saying. Oh, and just like that, breaking news from the New York Times. Why you're using that image, New York Times, I have no idea. China halts critical export as trade war intensifies. If you're like, well, what's the big deal? Rare earth, what is that? Well, it's everything that you use. They're stopping it. And they produce, let's just say, we import about 97%. Yeah, not good, huh? Trump knows this. He's just, I'm assuming, arts of the deal, throw salami at wall, get lucky, I don't know. Like if you have a wooden box in your backyard, right? And you go up to it, it's you're a little nervous, you tap on it, you're there's a probability that there is a rattlesnake under there. I don't know, is Trump just getting lucky? No, you got some knowledge here. And also, if this is your house, mother-in-law's home, hey, we need some help in the backyard, Mom. When you have time, can you just move that box back there? Just bring it to the deck, no big deal. But now on to the big deal. Number one, okay, so rare earth, big deal. Number two, your medications. You need to manufacture them here. Wait until China cuts that off and everyone's like, I can't breathe. But popular things that use rare earth minerals. All of your electronics, your cell phone, your vehicles, your green energy tech, that's okay. Wind turbine. That's all right. Newsom will be a little shaky on that one. Lighting, defense, aerospace. These are your drones. These are everything that are in jets. Also, if there is a gaming system you want, you should probably run out there and get it now. Breaking news coming in from Congress. If there is medication that you need that keeps you alive, I did just say you may want to stock up a little bit. U.S. imports 90% of its pharmaceuticals. The government is warning you from overseas. If China cuts us off, our supply would vanish in 2 weeks. The Don has been warning about this for quite some time, and so have I. But now if you think about it, would China really do that to us, guys? Now, come on. I mean, we're their biggest user. We're the biggest user. They're the dealer. They're the drug dealer. We're the user, and we'd all die. And who are they going to push their drugs to? But now back to Dalio's prediction. And it's all lined up. And all you're doing right now is watching the dominoes fall. Now you're like, but wait, what about Doge and the U.S. debt? It's all fixed. Do you see those digits going up or down? I'm going to say up. U.S. federal debt to GDP ratio. That's also 122. The game's over. So whatever your worst case scenario is, welcome. But let's listen in to a hedge fund manager explaining how we're all going to die.
I think that right now we are at a decision-making point and very close to a recession. And I'm worried about something worse than a recession if this isn't handled well. A recession is 2 negative quarters of GDP, and whether it goes slightly there, we always have those things. We have something that's much more profound. We have a breaking down of the monetary order. We are going to change the monetary order because we cannot spend the amounts of money, so we have that problem. And when we talk about the dollar and we talk about tariffs, we have that. We are having profound changes in our domestic order, how ruling is existing, and we're having profound changes in the world order. Such times are very much like the 1930s. I've studied history, and this repeats over and over again. So if you take tariffs, if you take debt, if you take the rising power challenging the existing power, if you take those factors and look at the factors, those changes in the orders, the systems, are very, very disruptive. How that's handled could produce something that is much worse than a recession.
And now we have Trump. Like, how are we going to handle it? I think with Trump, it's like, again, sending your mom in the backyard. Hey, Mom, there's a box. I need you to move it. Yes, but come on, Bravo. That's a hedge fund manager. That's Ray Dalio. He's been sounding the alarm since he's been right. And you, too, all year, you've been saying that we'll go into a recession. More than 60%, looks like CEOs are starting to agree with me, expect a recession in the next 6 months. As tariff turmoil grows, survey says it's the economic cycle. It's not tariffs. Tariff thing hasn't even started. We've been, whenever the market goes up, everyone's like, you say we're fine. It went up. What? No, it started to go up and then it went down. And then I think we're okay. Hey kids, there's a thing called a death cross. It was just initiated. I will get to that momentarily. While we sit back and we watch the supply chains break. Remember that? I mean, guys, it is fragile. Widespread freezes. This is the monetary system. This is your supply chain. This is everything. No one knows what to do. We're freaking out. Trump's tariff blitz sends U.S. import bookings crashing. Global supply chains crack. But all Trump is just doing, he's just calling their hand. They were going to do it anyways. China is very calculated. Oh, but don't worry, you guys. Everything will be fine. GDP will be great, even though there will be 2 negative prints. They'll just say, you need 10 now for a recession. Tariff, shockwave, U.S. import bookings collapse. And that's not the only thing that's collapsing. Airline stocks fall as consumers pull back on travel spending. Consumers are broke. They're out of jobs. Not yet. Hold on. It's coming. You see, when CEOs are like, recession, sorry, Lindsay, we got to let you go. Also, we're seeing it in hours worked. Not so much trabajar hours. That was very bad Spanish. The percentage of borrowers are at least 60 days late, I'm guessing it's going to be late, on their car payments has reached an all-time high with the big fire engine siren light. So I'm going to go with this this is not a good thing. You also want to know what is not a good thing, even though that's probably was a good English sentence, is lending. People are not lending. Banks are also tightening the belt because they know what's coming. It's over. The game's over. Go back home. Oh, sorry, you don't have one. Go back to your box. Lending conditions are that of 2008. And as you can see by this is looser. Okay, let me pull the screen down. That's tighter. Now, I happen to like tighter. You're like, Johnny Bravo, why you like tighter? Well, when I enter my studio as a doom and gloomer, I need bad news. I need things like this. U.S. preparing to bomb Iran. That's some good news. Also, if you want to keep up with the late breaking, hey, look, J Bravo Inc. Only follow me there. No underscores, no zero. I've applied for the big check thing. I will try to keep you up to date here also. If you want to know it's me, just check. 2009. But anything that I can do to help you survive, give you the late breaking news, and I can tell you what evil people are doing to mobile home parks. Oh my gosh. Wall Street private equity firms are now buying up American mobile home parks and skyrocketing rents up to 60% on people. Comments like this is why I film every single day of my life. Also, can you hit the subscribe button? Check to see if you've been unsubscribed. I will try to help you get out of the rat race, to put a dent in the universe. I don't know, something. Maybe just survive. Quote, I worked for 45 years. There is no American dream anymore. All it is survival. I just added a is. Should it be two is's? All it is survival. Now, breaking news. What are you going to do to survive the crisis of 2008 to 2028? Start businesses, move money. Now, you need to do it intelligently. You can't just, okay, to this weekend lemonade stand, even though that might be a good side hustle. Throw your kids out there, get to work. Whatever your kid's name is. I'm going to go with Noah. Get out there, Noah. Fix that arc. Liam, Neeson, Oliver, Emma, throw that juice. Even if you don't want to make $1 million, at least your trajectory, tough word, is in the right location. Because if you're like, yeah, I go to work, that's not right. It needs to be, I started a business and I'm moving towards that direction. And I'm starting another one. Like, oh, hey, look, a new business, 1 million, how to become a millionaire. AI included, bear market course included. At least you could start there. You could look at this stuff that's all over the board. It's like salami sliding off walls. You could learn just to click on a button, not listen to your friend or your neighbor where they're like, yeah, so there's this company, they make chips. Which, congratulations, NVIDIA, you making them over here? Make America wealthy. Boy, there will be a lot of pain in this shakeup. S&P 500, tradable symbol SPY. You want to know what's going on? These charts will predict it to the second. Here, I'll show you. 789 comes on, touches the blue line. That's a support. Each one of these is a candle. That's a whale. It's going to go up. The daily, you are one candle close above the Bravo 9. You enter. Pull your oscillator. Is there confirmation? I think we're okay. Arrow is also like, you ain't going any lower than that, Jimmy. We're going to come all the way up here. We're going to fill this gap, but it hasn't happened yet. I know. Bravo comes with 2 crystal balls. And on the 4 hour, I told you, go for it. It's going to go up. And you're like, thank you, Johnny Bravo. Right now, I'm making 215% because I took your options course and I have your, you have a watch list? Like what you actually trade? There it is. 215% is not bad. It's better than 140% that you guys all did on ABBV. So the price on that, you're not going to see $1 anymore. So get into that one. That's done. That's what I'm trading in the options market. This is going to go up. We're going to go all the way up to that little death cross up there. So we are right here. See that gray line? We're right here. We're going to go up. We're going to fill that, and then we're going to peter out. Or we're going to go up, we'll fill it, and then we get rejected, and then goodbye. But the good news is you get to make, and if you do a little leverage, right? You trade options. You control 100. You go up, you make, 7.4. You can add a digit onto that 7.4%. That's your swing trade up, bear market, swing it down. Just like the art of the deal, you make money on both sides, up and down, and it's included in the new course. And with that, prepare for the end, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you.